Welcome back. So in the last video, friends, we have seen about basics of software testing and how VNV is being defined, what is the difference, what is the COQ, cost of quality, what is the difference between Q and QC, how a typical SDLC works, then various stages like RS design, coding, encoding, HLD, DLD, then top down approach, bottom up approach, all we have studied in the last video. Today I will again cover how a project or software project is being planned. So in continuation of that, when we talk about software project planning, we project management, we have planning, execution, monitoring and control. These are the key stages. And then how we manage a project. So there are various tools and techniques which are being used, like we have governance system in place. For scheduling we use ready-made tool like Microsoft Project, Erwin for data modeling. Then for documentation we use, then with meetings we use Zoom, for instant chat and connect we use Slack and other things, right? And along with the project management activity, we have to have the risk management framework also in place. So in the risk management, you have risk assessment, risk control. In risk assessment, so we are talking about risk management activities. We have risk identification, risk analysis, risk prioritization, risk management planning, risk monitoring and risk resolution. These are the risk management activities which are always part of any typical software developmental project. Then we have the risk management plan, where risk planning is being done, risk monitoring and various strategy of risk management is being followed. For we have risk acceptance, risk reduction through mitigation plan, we try to control it. Then we have the strategy to transfer the risk and avoid the risk. So these are the various strategy for risk management. One of the important task or activity is configuration management. So configuration management is part of all the activities which we conduct, from the initiation to analysis to planning, right? Design, development, build, testing, delivery, supports. All these activities has to be supported by a proper configuration management system to ensure that project is all the project artifact, documents, code, everything is being managed and configured and version controlled and access controlled in proper way. And configuration management is required when there is change in the requirements, change in the organization, change in the governance policies, government policies, rule, change in the project schedule and like that. Configuration management consists of your change request identification, change request assessment, analysis, approval and change request implementation. In change request assessment, either we can accept it, we can reject it, we can defer the change request. And during analysis also again same thing, rejection and change request, we can defer or we can accept and like that. Okay, configuration management, there is one plan also we have to prepare, which consists of your change control and impact analysis, hazardous incident analysis as an input to the change control, configuration audit to be planned, configuration assessment and backup storage. So not assessment, this is assess, means respect to how to we are going to access the data. Configuration status accounting means it would give the status of various configurable item, like they are either managed and controlled or configuration controlled or like that. Then we have the version control system in place, roles and responsibility, configuration management planning, configuration management maintenance, configuration management resources, configuration identification, and configuration baseline. Baseline is something where any artifact, any code, any deliverable which is being reviewed, baseline agreed upon, and after that we have to send it for the delivery. So it includes all these things as a part of configuration item. Now configuration management planning is an integral part of software project planning or integrated project management plan. And then here we have various activities, like we control it, we have the status accounting, we have the release processes in place, and we have the configuration management audit also. So these are some of the activity which have to be performed. Then there is change request management system we have to put in place, where change request whatever we are receiving from the customer or from our client, those changes has to be handled, documented, and managed in proper way, right? For change management, generally we use a change request proposal formats are being used. We call it change proposal template, change request log, like that. It will have details of changes which are being proposed, who is the owner of those changes, right? What changes are required, whether it is payable, not payable, like that. This is another diagram of version management, where files are being checked out, and then we manage version 1, version 2, version 3. So every change there would be new version created of that particular artifact. Then in version management, how it works is we have the centralized repository, we create a document, it will be edited by someone. So you can see here from version 1 to it changed to version 2, then again one person again changed it version 3, and then it is being approved. This would be the final version. So final version, we, and every this version we put some note, right? Version 1, version 2, version 3, and what changes we have done. So here you can see in version 2 I edited section 3 is the comment mentioned. Then version 3 we have I added a new section, 3 section we call, and this is the final version with the version note saying that this is ready for the client for the delivery. Along with configuration management, we have the system for release management also. So in the release management cycle, we have request for change of new feature, then we have the release planning and design, we have software build, we conduct review, we test it, we deploy it, we support, and then we, if there are some issues, issue reporting and management also has to be done. Then in the release management process, we will plan for the release, we will build the release, we will have the user acceptance, and we prepare for the release, we deploy the release. So like this the complete cycle is being defined for the release management. So these are some of the support activities as we see, like we have to have a project planning, we have to have a configuration management in place, we have to have version management in place, we have to have a release management in place. So all these are the support activities which are being conducted and which are being provided as a support during the software testing life cycle. So in the next video we will talk about, along with the support activity, what type of different type of testings are being conducted, that we will cover. Thank you very much.